Oh, Assalamualaikum. Um, so I was in the shower, and I just had a lot of things going on in my mind, and I just wanted to make a video. And usually I don't make videos because I don't have the time, and I don't really like talking to like my phone and talking about random stuff. But since I'm hospitalized with nothing else to do, and I don't have my laptop, because I would usually just write things down in my laptop or in my blog. I used to blog a lot, but now I think maybe I can just try this new thing where I just speak to a camera. So basically, there were a few things that that I was thinking that was actually that were troubling me. The first thing is about okay, I'm hospitalized, right? It's about my job, my job lah. I'm currently in the hospital with no access to my laptop. I cannot work whatsoever. So I feel it to be like really annoying, and I don't know what's the word to describe this feeling that I have. I just feel like, because I already informed you as the project manager, you know that I'm here. You shouldn't be, I think, like in my opinion, if I was a leader or project manager, I wouldn't like disturb someone who is hospitalized, right? It's just common sense. And I don't know how many days I would be hospitalized here. This will be my third day, and I haven't checked my email. I haven't done anything work related, and I don't feel like doing any, to be honest. But I just feel like when someone is in my current position, you shouldn't actually disturb them, and just have the courtesy of just let them be, right? So that's just how I feel. Because if you, I mean, I already mentioned in my previous video of how I feel towards my job, and how I'm like on the verge of like quitting. I feel like if this thing continues, let's say lah, when I return to work, let's say for maybe next week, and then they bombard me with questions, or I don't know, I would just say, okay, you know what, I quit, and good luck with your project. Okay, bye. Seriously, I will do that. I'm just really annoyed, super annoyed. Okay, I think that I don't want to talk or think so much about that. I think I'm just gonna turn off my phone. I don't want to be disturbed. Like, no. Okay, there's another thing that I want to share. It's about my wife. So she took her first dose of vaccine yesterday, and she's now experiencing some, I think, the side effects. She's having fever. She said that her body's feeling hot, but she's not sweating. I think I can imagine how that feels like, and it's really uncomfortable. And to add to that, she has our two kids to take care of, so there's no one else that can help her. So I feel really bad. I feel sorry that she has to go through that, but I hope that she will you know gather the strength to get through the day. Actually, yesterday, when she was going to get the vaccine, I told her that if you, I think I said it would be better if she spent the night at her sister's house, because let's say if she was having the side effects, then at least there will be someone else that can look after the kids. And she said okay. Even my father-in-law called me, and I mentioned the same thing, and he agreed. So So they went there after the vaccine shot. She went there. Actually, she left the kids at her sister's house, and then she went to get the vaccine, and then she came back to the house. And I was expecting for her to actually spend the night there, but I was it came to a surprise. It came as a surprise to me when she said that she was coming home after my trip. I was like, why? But why? And then she said that she's not comfortable because our our son, our first kid, um, always gets scolded at. I know. I mean, I know my son, how active he can be, how hard it is to take care of him. And then I understand where she's coming from, where my wife, where she's coming from, when she said she just doesn't feel comfortable when her sister keeps scolding our kid. I mean, and she said it. I asked how did she scold our son? And then my wife said, because Ukail, my son, he only wants to watch TV. I mean, then what else? What else can he possibly do? Right? He's a kid. He's 5 years old, and that's not his house. What else can he possibly do? He watches TV lah. So I'm a bit, I don't know what's the word. I don't want to say angry. I just feel disappointed. If why are some people, why is it so hard for them to be more accommodating, especially to family members? Well, it kind of pisses me off a little bit, but I don't want to like dwell in the situation. Yeah. Okay, there's another thing that's kind of like annoys me also. So basically, I work and my wife also works, so we actually have a babysitter for our kids. So this babysitter, we call her Tokma, and because of my COVID situation, I've been quarantined since last week, and I had no contact whatsoever with my kids or with my wife. But so both me and my wife, we think that it would be okay. It would be safe for my wife to actually send our kids to our baby sister's house, because my wife had to go to her office on, I think it was on Tuesday. Yeah, it was just one day, and since that we've been very careful and we didn't like had any contact, so I think it would be safe. What annoyed me is that because my kid, he's a chatty one, he's a chatty fella, he told this babysitter about me being locked up in the room, and he probably said that daddy is sick or something. I'm not sick. I'm just being careful. We are being careful. I think we are being really responsible here. So because of that, this Tokma, she started to feel like, I don't know, like paranoid or something, because she's maybe afraid that I had infected my kids, and my kids stay in her house, and then it would like be bad for her household, or for the kids the other kids who she takes care of. And this Tokma, this morning, she kept sending voice note messages to my wife, asking, "How's your husband's doing? What's his test results?" And about, I don't know. She said that she went to ask her nephews or something about symptoms or procedures or whatever shit. And like, come on, bitch. I mean, I knew this was gonna like happen if we had told her. That's why we didn't. And I didn't expect my kid to actually, tell her. I'm just so annoyed. I feel, oh, I don't know what to do. I hope that I can, because right now my wife is not feeling well, and I'm here. I cannot do anything. I don't know how to help her. I was hoping that her sister could have helped. Maybe she didn't say anything that kind of like told my wife to actually go home, but she said that she has work to do today. It's like indirectly telling my wife to go home. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking too much. So I feel quite troubled, and I don't know how to help my wife. I hope that I get to discharge today. I hope that my test is negative. I took the swab test yesterday morning, and I still haven't got the results yet, and the doctors still haven't come to check on me or something. I think this morning a nurse came in and checked my blood pressure. I think that's about it. My symptoms, I don't have any symptoms anymore except for like macam minor. I have blocked nose, stuffed nose. What's the word? I don't know. My breathing, I think, is fine lah. But I still need to wait for the swab test results. I really just want to go home. So 3 things lah. About my stupid job, about my wife being at home sick and nobody to help her, and my babysitter, not my babysitter, yeah, whatever lah, this Tokma who's being annoying. Well, I should just like calm myself down, take a few breaths, and pray that things will be better and I get to go home soon. I think that's all that I have to say for now. Yeah. And maybe I will make like lots more of this kind of videos, especially now that I'm here stuck with nothing to do. But if I'm like working, I probably won't. So, bye.